this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Libra, in today's reading, I am going to give you one of the Archangel Michael cards, one from the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. So let us get started with your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. It is now 2026, so woohoo. All right, so let's do this. All right, Libra, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Wow, okay. Archangel Michael says, Archangel Michael is with you now. Is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on the situation. I am here and I am helping you. Wow, this is nice. So really call into the archangels, especially Archangel Michael. He will help you with what you need. Very nice. I love that card. All right, so let's see what's going on in this one. This is for Libra. Oh, it says fogged in. Go slow and take your time. Wow. You may not be able to see clearly right now. You may not be, it also could be the full moon because I'm doing this after the full moon. But just really try to concentrate, really try to focus on things, okay? It says just take your time and go slow. So really take that time, okay? Really don't second guess it. Try to really look at over things when you're trying to decide on anything. Be objective and really decide, like really look at everything. All right, so Libra, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, Libra. One card for the current. This is for Libra for their highest good. For situation. For the past or now. For what's hidden. The hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. Wow. And the outcome. Wow. Okay. So at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Tower card. There's going to be a lot of changes coming in. So just know that. There's arguing. There's could also be like frustration, fighting, whatever it is. Just it's coming in. So have patience for everything. All right. Really have patience. Really try to nurture yourself also. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So Libra, you start off with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is talking about following your heart with things, you know. Really try to following your heart, you know, trusting your intuition, following your heart on things, you know, whatever it is, whatever it is that you want to put out there also, like your dreams, really be persistent on things that you want to create or want to do, really put them out there. Really just follow your heart also. You have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is talking about, going through a healing. You could be thinking about old times also, like reminiscing about old times, the past, memories of your childhood, people that have passed and stuff like that. You also have the Ace of Swords here for the past or now. The Ace of Swords is definitely talking about having clarity, seeing the truth, trusting what you know, putting ideas out there, putting things, putting your ideas into action also. Interesting. Then you have the Hierophant here, the Hierophant in What's Hidden. The Hierophant is talking about really knowing the answers, getting the answers for what you're looking for. I feel like you could also be guiding somebody or being a teacher for some of you guys. I also feel like, but definitely really looking at your traditional values, your religion values also. I also feel like you are very divinely guided also. You do have the Ten of Swords down here for the hopes and fears, and there's something that has come to an end or is about to come to an end. It's done. It's over with. It could be a relationship, could have been a person, could have been people in your life, and it's done and over with and gone. Something about that is here. You do have the Empress card here. The Empress is talking about that You know, really, really, you know, there's a loving energy here, a motherly energy. There's also, there could be somebody pregnant around you, or you could be pregnant, but no, or know somebody that's pregnant. Also feel like with the Empress here that you really need to cherish the abundance that's around you. Like really look at everything that you have around you, you know, that be grateful for even the smallest little things, okay? Because, you know, it goes a long way being grateful. And then you have the Seven of Swords here for what you need to work on. And the Seven of Swords is talking about definitely doing things differently, having some kind of betrayal going on in your life, you know. Well, we'll see what the cards say. And then the Queen of Cups is talking about really setting boundaries around you, really trusting your intuition and nurturing yourself. So let us see what is going on for you, Libra. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Libra, 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 Libra. All right, Libra. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Libra? Why is the Knight of Cups here? The card. Wow, look at that. Okay. So with the Knight of Cups here, I do feel like you are definitely following your heart. I feel like they're asking you to follow your heart, okay? Really follow your heart. Really, whatever it is that you want to put out there, put it out there. I also feel like you need to trust your intuition more. I feel like there's messages here, a message that's coming through also. With the Ace of Cups here, I feel like you need to have forgiveness and compassion. No matter what, I feel like you need to have that, you know. Feel like you also need to see the value of yourself, of who you are, of what you have done, you know, what you have and what you have done, you know, the growth that you've been through, the experiences that you have gone through. I feel like you need to I feel like you're in your emotions a lot, like you're feeling a lot. Also here, I feel like you need to just follow your heart, and no matter what it is that you're trying to do or you're doing, because I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like for some of you guys, you have been going through a betrayal or cheating, or you know that something's just not the way it used to be or is the same. I do feel that you have changed a lot because the Judgment card is here. When the Judgment shows up, it's talking about, you know, not doing the same things over and over, not being a people pleaser, not settling for less, you know, because you are awake. You are awake now. You know, you are looking at things that have happened and that you don't want to happen anymore. You know, it's like almost as if you're going to do things better this time around. Nice. You have the Six of Cups here. And why is the Six of Cups here? One more card. Look at that. That's nice. So you are going through a lot. You've been going through a healing, reminiscing about a lot of things, Libra. I feel like, wow. Okay. So, okay, I don't know who this is for, but there's this for someone. So with the Six of Cups, I feel like, you know, you are definitely wanting somebody to come back from your past, or somebody is going to come back from your past, but it's not going to be the same anymore. You're going to be moving forward. I also feel like there could be some kind of apology for you guys. But definitely you're not going to stay in that place. I feel like you've been going through a healing, and yes, you've been thinking about the past, but I feel like you've been leaving it also. Like they're telling you, hey, leave the past, you know, don't stay there. And I feel like you will. I feel like you have that strength to continue to move forward, because you are definitely going to be moving forward. And this shows here that, you know, there's happy times here, there's moving forward, and that's all you really want. That's all you want is for yourself to be happy with your friends and your family, and you will have it. But you need to leave that, whatever it is, or whoever it is that you want to come back, or the past, you need to leave it. Okay. Because you yourself are not the same anymore. You have changed a lot. And even if they do come back, it's not going to work out. I'm telling you right now, it's not, because you've grown into somebody different. And I feel like they're, whoever it is that you want to come back, they're the same. They haven't grown. Wow. Okay. You also have the Ace of Swords here. And the Ace of Swords is in the past or now, and I do believe it's now. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity for everything that's here, that's going on in your life. I feel like, whew, wow, I feel like you're seeing the truth, and I feel like you're seeing clearly now. You're having a lot of clarity for everything that's happening in your life. And I also feel like, you need to start trusting yourself more and put your ideas out there now. Like to start doing your ideas and what you want to create and do out there. And I do believe that it is now. Wow, Libra, very nice. You have the Hierophant here. And why is the Hierophant here? One more card. Look at that. You got the Knight of Cups again. All right. So you do have the Hierophant here. Like I said, the Hierophant is talking about that, you could be looking for answers. You could be looking at your religion or spiritual path here also, which is very nice. You could also be a teacher, trying to teach somebody. But you're definitely looking at blessings, not blessings. Looking at your values, your traditional values, your religion values also. I do feel like you need to find your peace though, because you're set in your ways a lot. And that's what I feel like that's going on. The Knight of Cups is here again, and they're asking you to really follow your heart and what it is that you want to do. Like if you want to go traveling or doing something different, completely different, then do it. And it's time to follow your heart, to follow your intuition on things. Okay. Because I feel like you're also divinely guided, and that, you need to explore different avenues here. Like really put something different, like whatever it is that you want to do, put it out there. Maybe it's supposed to create something different, maybe it's supposed to bring in a different path. There's something here about that. You do have the Nine of Cups here, and the Nine of Cups is saying, be grateful for everything that you have, whether it's big, whether it's small, whether it's tiny. Just be grateful for everything that's going on. See the accomplishments that that you have been doing, that you have created for yourself. Don't let anybody tell you you haven't done anything, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. You have done a lot. You've changed a lot, but you've changed to where you're not the same person anymore. Like you're not going to take everybody else's BS. You're not doing that. You're doing it your way now, is what they're saying. But they're asking you to have to be grateful for everything. Okay, be grateful for everything. Be content with what you have. Also, but whatever it is that you want to put out there, it's time to put it out there. Like to follow your heart on things. You have the Ten of Swords here. And why is the Ten of Swords here for Libra? One more card. So definitely you start off with this ending here. So there's something here that has come to an end. Whether it was a career, a relationship, something has come to an end. Okay, something is definitely coming to an end, and it's no longer the same anymore. It could have been a painful ending. It could have been just some kind of obstacle that you were going through, but definitely an ending. There's a decision that you had to make, and it was painful for you. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was a painful decision that you had to make, but you made it for yourself. Okay, you made it for yourself to open doors to experience something different, because it wasn't working out for you, and this is something that you needed to do. Okay, wow, that's nice. It's not nice that it was painful, but it's nice that you're thinking differently, because you know that it wasn't working out for you. So there was a decision, or there could be a decision. If you haven't gone through it, there's a decision that's going to be painful for you, but you're going to be making it, because there is definitely a new path here for you. With the World card here, is telling me that there's new experiences, new things coming through for you. So it's very nice, very, very nice. Whatever the conclusion was on this, or the ending it was, you're definitely moving towards something new. Remember that. So you have the Empress card here for the what you need to do now. Oh, okay. Wow, that was just like popping out here and there. Okay. All right. So, thank you, Spirit. So with the Empress card, I do feel like there is a loving energy. And this could be you. Putting out that loving energy. I feel like you need to put your everything into your creative expression. Like express yourself, creativity. Put it out there. Put your ideas out there. Feel also too that there could be a pregnancy around you, or you could be pregnant, or somebody who's pregnant. I feel like there is definitely a lot of growth here, but you work very what's that word? Diligently. There you go. And very smart. You need to nurture yourself, okay? Really nurture yourself, from sleeping, from taking care of yourself better, to eating better, sleeping better. Really take care of yourself, because you have been through a lot, and you're going through a lot. There's a lot of changes here, so really take care of yourself. They want you to focus on what's around you, the abundance that you have around you, the happiness that you still have, your home, your family, your pets, whoever it is that's in your life, still concentrate on that no matter what, nothing is going to bring you down. Even this painful ending that came through, really focus on what you have and be grateful for everything that you have. Like, even if it's like the tiniest thing, be grateful, because there is a lot of abundance around you. You have clean sheets, you have clean clothes, you have food. There's a little things that are around us that we really don't we take for granted. And right now they're asking you to really sorry guys, I'm about to shake. Really take that in. Really appreciate that more. They're asking you to go within and reflect, because you have a lot of regret still that you're holding on to. And right now you need to really ground yourself. You need to find peace within you, because you still have that 5 of Cups here that's going on within you. And the 5 of Cups, when it shows up, it's very hard for you to let go of the past. You continuously think about it. It's very hard for you to trust anybody. um, Whatever it was that didn't turn out the way you wanted, it's meant that way. It was supposed to happen that way. That no matter what decisions we make or what we do in life, sometimes it's the way we're supposed to go. That's the path that we're supposed to be on. So they're asking you not to have any regrets, that to leave the regrets, to leave the disappointment behind, so that you can see the opportunities that are around you, because there's abundance here, there's happiness here, there's change here, but you got to see it in that way, Libra. You also have the 7 of Swords here. And why is the 7 of Swords here? One more card. Wow. Okay. So definitely you have the 7 of Swords, and there was like whatever it was, things didn't work out with somebody, or the career ended, or there was just something that just wasn't good, you know. And I feel like whatever it was, that you're going through a healing right now, and I feel like you're gonna leave. You need to move forward from everything that's been going on in your life. Everything, the betrayal, the cheating, the stealing, the lying, the manipulating, the misleading, whatever it was, you need to heal from that and just move on. Stop thinking about the past. Stop staying in the past. Leave it. Okay. Try your best to leave it, and that's something you need to work on. Because right now your emotions are very high, but you need to move forward from that. Because you also have the 3 of Wands here. When you get the 3 of Wands, maybe you're waiting on somebody to come back, like I said, but don't wait on them. Just keep moving forward, okay? Like, just go forward. Don't be waiting for anything. Just go forward. I also feel like you will move forward. I feel like, that, you may not be telling everybody your story, and you may be keeping it to yourself, but that's your business, and it's okay to do that. You also have the Queen of Cups. And why is the Queen of Cups here for Libra? One more card. Wow. So with the Queen of Cups, you know, really nurture yourself, really take care of yourself, really have that compassion and forgiveness for whatever it is that happened to you in your life. You know, for yourself, have that forgiveness. For everybody else, have that compassion and forgiveness. Okay, really have that. You know, don't be hard on yourself, you know, because this didn't work out or this didn't go this way. You know, we get tired. We're tired of doing the people pleasing. We're tired of trying to, you know, be in a relationship by ourselves. You know, we get tired, you know, and the thing is that you need to just nurture yourself now. Take care of yourself. Open up your intuition and know that, you know, that things are going to get better. Focus on your intuition. Try to open it up. You know, whatever it is, trust your intuition. Um, I feel like there's going to be a lot of there. I feel like there is going to be a lot of unlimited potential here that you're going to be able to create and do anything that you want to, because you're also going on a different path. You know, with the Eight of Cups. When we receive the Eight of Cups, it's about, you know, not only leaving something behind, but we're definitely going on a whole new journey. You know, it could be a spiritual journey. It could be just something that you had to leave behind, the obstacles. But I do feel with the Eight of Cups, I do feel like you have grown a lot, Libra. And then I feel like you're not settling for less anymore. And I feel like you're not going to be people pleasing. And I feel like you're just going to move forward from now on and doing your own thing. Because things have changed a lot for you. You know, you're walking away realizing that there's more to life. There's more in other people. There's more in other things that you're doing, you know, and it's just not the same old pattern, you know, because you want something different. This is you wanting something different, and this is you walking away from whatever it was that was keeping you back. Wow. All right, so Libra, that's a lot. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.